So this example goes with example 4 and example 5 in your book. So let's take a look at that one. Example 4 is on page 215, and it gives you a drawing that's, similar to this one. It has two parallel lines, just love my parallel lines, and a transversal that goes like this. And then your angles are labeled like this. And it just asks you, first of all, it asks you to name the vertical angles. So when we look at this, angles that are vertical are the ones that are across from each other like this. They share that point in the middle. So that means that angle 1 and angle 3 are vertical angles. Angle 2 and angle 4 are vertical angles. Angle 5 and angle 7 and angle 6 and angle 8 are vertical angles. So that's the first one. So now, let's look at another one. And we'll put our new picture in there with it. Okay, so I'm going to draw it again so we can be nice and neat and make things not look too badly. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so the next question says, name the alternate interior angles. Now the word interior means inside. Alternate means across from each other. So this is the inside of our drawing. The ones that are across from each other look like this. So 4 and 6 would be alternate interior, and 3 and 5 would be alternate interior. The next one asks you for the corresponding, and the way I like to look at this is if I were to pick this line up and lay it on top of this one, corresponding angles are the ones that are in the same place. So if I were to do that, number 5 would be laying on top of number 1. So 1 and 5 would be corresponding, 2 and 6 would be corresponding, 4 and 8 would be corresponding, and 3 and 7 would be corresponding because they'd be laying on top of each other. Alternate exterior is the last. Let's draw that again here. And exterior means the outside. We've already dealt with alternate interior. The outside of my drawing would be this part of my drawing. Alternate means the ones that are across from each other, so you would have this space and this space as the outside, but across from each other, and then this space and this space. So you would be looking at angle 1 and 7 together, and angle 2 and 8 together. So you're just going to need to get your definitions down in your head. Now let's see what example 5 asks us to do. It actually gave us that same drawing. So let's draw that one out again. Gives us that same drawing, and it says, let's see. It says find the measures of the 8 numbered angles in figure 5.27. Assume that measure of angle 5 is 50. So it just gives us one of them. And angle 5 is this one. So that's the only one we've got. Now, what we know that is if we have a straight line, and this is a straight line, straight lines have measures of 180 degrees. So if we've already got 50 on part of our line, 180 minus 50 is 130. We also know that vertical angles are the same measure. So this one would also be 130. And this one would be 50. So you see how that works with the definition? We also know that if we were to pick this line up and lay it on top of this one, the angles that are in the same place have the same measure. So this 50 would be up here, would be in the same spot if you were to look at it. So that angle, let's see on our drawing, that angle is angle 1. So that one would be 50, and that starts the same basic pattern that we had. That means this one's 130, this one's 50, and this one's 130. So we now have all the measurements found. You know, if you just keep a few things in mind where these things are, if you remember that if any of your drawings form triangles, that all the angles inside a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So if I knew this one was 30 and this one was 40, that's 70 degrees right there. So 180 minus 70 would leave me with 110 for the third angle. If you know those things, it's really just basic mathematics. It's addition and subtraction. You just have to learn definitions.